Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. This is your second part of your first chapter, Operating System and GUI. In the previous class, we have already discussed what is an operating system, objective of operating system, function of operating system. There is a different type of function which is managed by operating system like memory management, processor management, device management, file management, etc. Today I am going to teach you different types of operating system. The first one is batch operating system. These type of operating system does not interact with the computer system directly. Means as you can see in an image, there are different type of user and these user will not interact with the computer directly. There is an operator which takes similar jobs having same requirement. This is the operator which takes the similar jobs. Like if user 1 and 2 is working in the similar job, then operator will take these jobs and batch into the same group. And same, if 3 and 4 are working in the same job, then operator will batch into the same group. And it is the responsibility of operator to sort the job with similar need. As I have discussed, operator will group them into the same batch and then after it will give to the CPU. So in this operating system, user does not interact with the computer directly. Operator take their work and batch into the same group and then give to the CPU. Next is time sharing or multitasking operating system. Time sharing is a technique which enables many people located at a various terminal to use a particular computer system at the same time. Time sharing means what? It will share the time. So this type of operating system enables many people located at various terminal to use a particular computer system at the same time. And the second one, what is the meaning of multitasking? The ability to perform more than one task together at a one time. So means in a one time performing a different type of task are called multitasking operating system. Distributed operating system. Distributed operating system runs on a set of computer. There is a set of computer like computer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set of computer that are located in the different geographical areas, and this computer will be located in the different places, interconnected by a network. And how it will interconnect? By a network. It controls this interconnected system and makes them appear as a single computer, and these network are control interconnected system and makes them appear as a single computer. It allows all the linked machine to access data and software and process takes over the common network. So this communication network means all our computer will be connected to each other and can take anyone's data to any computer. Access data, software and process takes over the common network from different computer. So this line, it allows all the linked machine to access data. Means all the linked machine can access data to each other and software, and process takes over the common network from the different computer. So these are in this type of operating system, all the runs on a set of computer that are located in the different geographical areas interconnected by network. How it will be connect? Via network, and all computer can share their data to each other or can access each other's data. Network operating system. A network operating system runs on a server and provides a server the capability to manage data, group and security. So this is a server, and what is the work of server? Server can provide a storage capability, it provide backup and it provide security. The work of server is to provide backup, storage and security. So a network operating system runs on a server. Okay, this network operating system, how it was, runs on a server and provide the server the capability to manage data, and it provide the servers to manage the data, groups and security, application and other networking function. Like there are all the datas are stored in the server. If by mistake computer 1 lost their data, then it can take computer 1 can take their data from server. So it will take the backup of data, it provide the security, and it store the all the data, and all the computer are connected via server. Hope these operating system are clear. The last one is real time operating system. Short form of real time operating system is RTOS, is designed to handle real life scenarios. So these operating system are designed to handle real life scenarios and problems. It is used when the time span required to react to an input is rigid. Means there is a time span which is react in an input is rigid and time bound. Even a microsecond of delay will cause the system to fail. Here in this type of operating system, a microsecond of delay will cause the system to fail. Example are air traffic control, robots and industrial control system. In this type of areas, even a microsecond of delay, if any command is given by the user, and microsecond of delay can cause the system to fail. So these operating system are used where the time span is rigid. When time is given to react in a 1 second, then it has to give the output within a 1 second. Delay will cause the system to fail. There are two types of RTOS, hard real time operating system. These system guarantee that critical tasks are completed in a time. In this time of operating system, it guaranteed that the critical tasks are completed in a time. So it will not take a time, it will be complete within a time. Soft real time system, these system are less restrictive. Example are undersea exploration, planetary rovers. So these type of operating, there are two type of RTOS, hard real time and soft real time. Soft real time operating system are less restrictive, and hard real time will give the guarantee to complete the work in a time. So what you will understand in the RTOS operating system are used where in the place where the required to react on a input is rigid. Even a microsecond of delay cause the system to fail. Means whatever input we are giving, within a microsecond they have to give the computer have to give the output, and even a second of delay, microsecond of delay cause the system to fail. Examples are air traffic control, robots and industrial controls, and it is used in a scientific places. So hope it is now clear, this type of operating system. Next is single user interface. Single user operating system was the initial version of the operating system that allow only one user to work with the computer at a time. So single user operating system was the initial version of the operating system that allowed only one user to work with the operating system. So when operating system come, that time these operating system are used, and that time only one user can work with the computer. Examples are Microsoft DOS, Microsoft Windows. Due to less feature, they are no longer in a use nowadays. User interface. Interface is the medium of working in a computer. What is the meaning of interface? Is the medium of working in a computer. How we are working in a computer is called interface. How we are interacting with the computer. So there are two types of user interface: command line interface or character user interface, which is called CUI or CLI. Command line interface and character user interface. Second one is graphical user interface. Command line interface. When we complete our works in a computer using only characters or commands, then it is called CUI. when we complete our works. When we are doing anything, any work in a computer by using a character or commands where no icons, no graphical things will be available, only we are, if I want to delete anything, if I want to edit anything, only that time we have to give the command, or we have to use a character. That type of operating system are called command line interface or character user interface. Graphical user here will be CLI. Graphical user interface GUI, when we complete our works or operations using small graphics or picture, that is called icon or called GUI. So when we work by using icons or small graphics or picture, that is called GUI, graphical user interface. Means now we used a computer with which user interface, graphical user face. The example of graphical user interface will be Android, Windows, etc. So hope these all topics are clear. Any doubt you can ask. Till then, do revision, read one time all the topics and do practice. Thank you. Have a nice day.